Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to explain some basic commands in Linux as listed here. So let's start with the commands. So log in your Linux operating system. Okay. Right click on your desktop and open the terminal. The very first command that we are going to do is mkdir. That is mkdir. Mkdir stands for make directory. Mk is make, dir is for directory. So directories are basically what we call them folders in another operating systems. For example, they are similar to folders. Fine. So I'm going to create a directory. Let's call it movies. Okay, music. Okay, that's the name of my directory, and press enter. So I have created the directory, and where this directory is created, it's created in the user's account. It has been created in the main directory. So if I click on users home here, the folder present on the desktop itself, you will see this is the folder that I have just created, music. Fine. So let's say inside this music folder, inside this music directory, I want to create another directory. So that means like a subfolder. So how can I do this? Mkdir space music. Using slashes I can give path. In music folder I want to create, let's say, Hindi space music slash Punjabi slash music and English. Fine. So what's the meaning of this command? I'm saying that in home directory apply mkdir command. That means create a folder. Now using slashes I can give path, and each space means that means I'm going to create 3 different folders at the same time. In music folder Hindi will be created, in the same music folder Punjabi will be created, and in the same music folder English will be created. And let's press enter. So command is executed. Let's check it. In music folder we have English, Hindi and Punjabi. Okay, so that is mkdir. Now if you want to delete this rmdir, let's say I want to delete the folder English, and English, if I apply this eng, press enter, it says no such files and directory. Why? Because English folder is not present in the home directory, it's present inside the music directory, so have to give the complete path. So write music slash English, and let's go and check here. In music we don't have English. Okay, so one thing is rmdir is used to delete empty folders only. If I try to delete music folder, let's say I'm going to delete music folder, it says that directory is not empty. So rmdir is used to delete the empty folders only, empty directories only, not the non-empty directory. So I'll tell you which command you will be using to delete the directory. That's rm space minus capital R, and then mention the name of the directory. Rm stands for remove, and minus R is the option that I'll tell you about what are options, and music is the name of the directory, and press enter. Now the directory has been deleted, you can see that. Okay, so one thing is, see what I'm doing, I have to go manually into this folder and check this check this thing. Now I'll talk about the second command, command, that is ls. ls stands for list. You want to see the contents of the directory, you can directly apply ls. ls means, this ls means, of course every command that you're writing here will be applied on the directory which is listed before this dollar sign. That means right now this symbol, it represents the user's home directory. Fine. So as you can see, when I apply ls, I have got this information. If I compare it with the user directory, I got the same content there. Fine. So I have nature, star, earth, kk, dot text, everything is present here. Fine. Movies and all. So this is ls is just going to list the contents which are present inside the directory. Now see, I told you what's the meaning of, I said that minus R is option in the previous command. See, sorry, hyphen R. Normally I call it minus because sometimes when I write this, people confuse it with the underscore and the other symbol, hyphen symbol. So I just started calling it minus so that you're not getting confused with the underscore and the hyphen symbol. So it's hyphen. Okay, coming back. So ls hyphen something, that means we are going to, ls command is simple command. You can add so many options with it. For example, if I was saying that this showed me the contents of the directory, let's say I want to get know the permissions as well, so I'll use ls -L and press enter. Now as you can see, these are the permissions. These symbols, they represent the permissions. In Linux we have just 3 permissions. R stands for read, W for write, and X for execute. In one directory I have first symbol D, it means it's a directory, and a hyphen means the very first symbol that represents whether it's a directory or file, and hyphen means it's a directory, and the next 9 places they represent the permissions, and we have just 9 permissions. Oh sorry, 3 permissions: read, write, and execute. Okay, similarly if I apply ls space minus a, that's going to show me, if you see here, I have so many things here, listed here, which were actually not visible in the home directory. What these are: ls space minus a is going to give you all the files, and by all the files means including the files which are starting with the dot symbol, and these are hidden files. Okay, next there is other option. For example, if I apply small s, it's giving me the size of each file and folder along with the name. And if I place ls space minus capital S is going to show you the size. Fine. Oh sorry, it's going to sort the contents. One, then alphabetically. First your numerics will be sorted, then it will be sorted alphabetically, and if you want to sort it in the reverse order, you will use small r. Okay, so as you can see, it is now reversed. Fine. After that, first your directories are sorted, and then as your files are sorted. Okay, after that we have so many options with ls. There's one more very important one that we are going to use very often, that is ls space minus capital R. Capital R stands for recursive. Recursive means it's going to show, this command will be applied again on each directory. For example, if you see here in the home directory, in the main directory, I have these folders, find directories and files and all. In directory 1 I have 2, 3, and blue one are your directories, and black one are your files. Fine. So in directory 1 I have directories 2 and 3, and file f1 and f4. In directory 1 there is a directory 2, as I said here. In directory 2 I have file f2. Let me show you. In directory 1 I have file directory 2. In directory 2 I have file f2. Okay, so recursive, it's going to show you all the contents which are present inside the folder as well as the subfolders recursively. So the command will be applied on itself, on every single subfolder, unless everything is listed there. Okay, so with ls there are so many options that even you can't remember all those options. So if you want to know about more options, you can apply this command ls space minus hyphen help and press enter. And if you scroll up, these are the options that you can apply with ls command. There are so many, starting with a, as I said, minus a is for all, and then is hyphen small s used for long listing format. Small s is for size, r is for recursive, r is for small r is for reverse. And see, one thing is your Linux commands are case sensitive. That means you are typing in small case letters or your uppercase letter, they are treated differently. If I type mkdir space let's say songs and press enter, command not mkdir command not found, it's case sensitive, and your command will not be executed. So you have to take care of the things that if you're not typing in small case letter where the capital letters are required, and vice versa. Okay, so let's move to the next command. That one is, so we created the folders. Okay, I'm going to, okay, next one is copy. Let's say, let me show you the contents of the folder ls space minus hyphen capital R. And as you can see, in directory 1 I have file f1. What I want to do, I want to copy this file f1 and paste it in directory 3. Fine. Copy the file from directory 1 which is present inside the home directory. Okay, let me show you a graphical manner. In directory 1 I have the file f1. Fine, let me show you the contents of file f1. Okay, that's good morning everyone, have a nice day. That's the contents which are present inside the file f1, and I want to paste it in directory 2. Let me delete this. Okay, right now directory 2 is completely empty. Fine. So I want to copy this file f1 from directory 1 and paste it in directory 2. Okay, let's do this. Command is simple. cp is the command. After that you will mention what you want to copy and where you want to paste it. In the case of what we have file, I want to copy f1, but which is not directly present in the home directory. It's present inside the directory 1. So 1/f1, and where I want to paste it, I want to paste it in directory which is present inside the directory 1. So 1/2, and press enter, and our command is done. I want to check it. ls space hyphen capital R and press enter. And as you can see, in directory 2 we have got the file f1, and you want to check the contents of file f1, just type cat space f1 1/f1. In 1 we have 2, in 2 we have f1, and press enter, and this is the same contents. And if you want to know more about the cat command, you can check the other video. I have put the context in the links in the description below. Fine. So next thing is, this is copy command. And one thing regarding copy command is, when you're copying, you can copy it with the same name or with a different name. With a different name means, let's say you want to, okay, similarly this file f1, okay, that file f1 which was present inside the directory f2, I want to paste it with the in the same folder but with a different name. Let me do this. Let me apply the same command. I want to copy. cp is the command, space in directory 1 I have file f1, space in directory 1 I have file directory f2. In f2 I want to paste it with the name, let's say new. That's just any random name, and press enter. And I want to check the contents of the directory of the file new, and press enter, and that's the same content. Fine. So if you want to paste it with the same name, just don't mention the name of the file while you are copying. And if you want to copy it and paste it with the different name, just mention the name of the new file at the end of your path. Okay. Similarly, when you copy and paste, that's cp, copy and paste. And if you want to perform cut and paste, that command is mv. mv stands for move. Let's say I want to move this file, I want to cut this file f1 that we just had and paste it in the main directory, the very in the user's home, I mean in the main one. So what I will do, again you have to tell what you want to copy and where you want to paste it. Fine. What I want to copy, in directory 1 I have directory 2, in directory 2 I have file f1. Let me show you. If I go here, in directory 1 I have directory 2, in directory 2 I have file f1, and I want to paste it in the main directory. And where I want to paste it, in the main directory with the same name. If you want to paste it with the same name, you will type f1, the same name, because you have to mention because you are pasting it in the main directory, so you can paste it with the same name. And if you want to paste it with a different name, and you can write, let's say if you want to paste it with a different name, f33, and press enter. It says that in 1 there's no f2, no such file or directory. Let me check the contents. Okay, sorry, in 2 we have file f1, not f2, my mistake. We have the file f1, and press enter. Now it's done. You want to check the contents again. See, m1 is moving. Moving is you want to move file from one location and paste it at a different location. That is similar to what you do cut and paste. Fine. So that means file f2 is, the file f1 is not present inside the directory 2 now. It's present inside the directory, main directory, with the name f33. And as you can see, in directory new I don't have f1 file. And if I check in the main directory, I have the file f33. And if I check the contents of file f33, that is same as that of file f1. So you have moved your file. Okay, that is cut and paste. Now let's move to the next command. See, let's say the next command is very useful in the sense, see, if I'm working right now, I'm working with the home directory, the main directory. What if I want to change the directory and I want to currently change my directory and shift to some another directory? Let's do this. First is mkdir. I'm just going to create a random folder. Let's say songs, that's the name of the folder. Now what I want to do, I want to create, let's say, some files inside this directory. Fine. When I want to create a folder, okay, I want to create 3 random folders here, mkdir. What I have to do, I have to give complete pass here, let's say songs 1, then songs 2, that is going to create 1 and 2 directories inside songs directory. But I don't want to give complete pass, I want to change my directory. So what I will do, I'll type cd, that means change the directory and make it songs, and press enter. And as you can see, now the directory has been changed to songs. So if I apply the command mkdir space let's say Hindi and press enter, now this means this command has been applied on this directory, and that means we have made a directory named Hindi inside songs directory. And let's go there and check here. In songs directory, our Hindi directory has been created. So you can change your working directory if you want to. One thing is you can give pass, second thing is you can change your currently working directories. Let's say I want to switch to Hindi directory, mkdir. Sorry, if you want, I want to switch, cd is the command, then after that Hindi and press enter. That means right now I am in Hindi directory, and after if I type mkdir space let's say Arijit. Now one thing that I want to point here is, see, if you are writing mkdir Arijit spacing, that means it's going to create 2 folders here, one with the name of Arijit and second will be with the name of Singh. Because if you are separating your arguments with the spaces, that means mkdir command will be applied on different arguments. Fine. So if I click on this, you will see 2 folders will be created here. Let me show you. Songs, Hindi, and you will see there are 2 folders, Arijit and Singh. So if you are adding spaces in the command, that's going to the command will be applied on the multiple arguments. So just take care of that thing. Now the question applies that what if now I'm moving forward in the hierarchy, what if I want to move backward? In that case you will use cd space dot dot, that is going to move 1 step backwards. Fine. If you press enter, now I have moved 1 step upward in the hierarchy. I have moved from, first I moved from main directory to songs, then songs to Hindi, and now I have moved from songs to back to Hindi to back to songs. That means cd is going to cd space dot dot is going to move 1 step at a time. And if you just type cd and press enter, that is directly going to jump to the main directory. In whichever directory you are, that from there you will directly jump to your user's home or main directory. Fine. So these are the command. Cd, then mention the directory, move forward. Cd space dot dot, move backward 1 step at a time. And cd simple, that means go directly jump to main directory. Okay. This one more command that I want to tell you about, that is rm. Rm stands for remove, and I have already told you the use of rm space hyphen capital R that was used to delete non-empty folders. For example, if I want to delete, let me show you what contents I have right now in my directory. As you can see, in main directory I have directory 1. In 1 I have directories 2 and 3, and in directory 2 I have the file new. Okay, so that means my directory 1 is not empty, and if I want to delete this, okay, let's delete the directory 1, and for that I'm going to use, what will be the command? And I told you rmdir is used to delete empty directories, and as you can see my directory is not empty here, so I'm going to use rm space hyphen capital R. What's the name of the directory? 2. And if I press this, you will see there is an error. Error is because no such directory, my directory 2 is not present inside the home directory, it's present inside the directory 1. So 1/2 and press enter. That means this has been removed. ls space, if I check it again, in main directory I have 1, but in 1 I don't have 2. Now I want to talk about simple, let's say I told you how to delete directories, how to delete empty and non-empty directories, but we don't know how to delete files now. And how to delete files? rm, just write down rm space, mention the name of the file. For example, in G I have H. In H I have J. In J I have file F1. So I'm going to delete this file F1. So what's the path? In main directory G we have G. In G we have H. Sorry, H. In H we have J. In J we have file F1 and press enter. Now it has been removed. Fine. You want to check it, ls space hyphen capital R, and as you can see file has been removed. So rm space capital R is used to delete non-empty directories, and simple rm is used to delete files. Why this is done? Because your files are treated as your directories are treated as files itself, and when your directories are subcontents, you have to make your commands recursive, and to make your command recursive you have to use capital R. That's just an option that is going to increase the capability of your command. Okay, so that's how you delete files folders, and yeah. Okay, and so these are some of the very basic commands, and in the part 2 of this video I'm going to explain certain uh, commands, and for that you need to watch one more video on this, that is users management. First, you should know how to create users, and how to delete user, how to add users to the group. So just watch that video. I'll upload that I have uploaded that video, and the link is given in the description, and then come back and we'll follow this you can follow the video. Okay, and thanks for watching and have a nice day.